What is going on, everybody? Sean Daniel here, courtesy of Guitar Control, and this is going to be an excellent course if you're looking to get into just playing a bunch of popular songs that you know, learning how chords work, and doing them in a very easy way to kind of get you up and running as soon as possible. So, it might seem like a very bold claim to be able to play pretty much every song that you know using only 10 chords, but it's true to the extent of my knowledge. It is 100% true. So really, buckle up. It's going to be an exciting ride, and we're only going to learn a few chords. By the end of this course, you're going to have a working understanding of not only how to play the songs that we're showcasing here, but also how to apply everything you learn into your own creativity and to kind of joining them with maybe other songs so you can really learn how to play songs quickly. Because I think the best way to learn, the best way to teach is to have kind of a combination of popular songs that you already know kind of what they sound like and knowing the theory and the music of what is behind them. So we're going to be combining both of these throughout the course. We're going to start off with a Lynyrd Skynyrd song called Simple Man. Seems like a simple place to start. Really great song and a perfect example of kind of what I'm talking about, where you don't need to know a lot of chords to be able to play a bunch of different songs, right? All you need to know are 3 chords, okay? C major, G major, and A minor, and one nasty riff. How easy is that, right? Just a couple different notes. And there's gonna be a couple different ways to play it because, again, pretty much every song that you've heard of can be broken down into chords. Now, it might not be immediately understandable to be like, okay, how is this song just these 3 chords? So, this is in the key of C. Now, we wanna talk about what a key is and where these chords come from, what chords are in general, right? A key is as simple as notes that sound good together, okay? So when we say it's in the key of C, that means it's in the key of C major. That means we use notes of C major, okay? So a key, especially when we're talking about Western music, popular music, is only 7 different notes, all right? Now, that's where the major scale comes in. I'm not gonna spend too much time. We're gonna be coming back to this the entire course, but the C major scale is only 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 8th one is the first one again, all right? All the chords that we're gonna learn are gonna come from these notes and be populated with different amounts of these notes in different patterns, okay? So when I say the first chord in this song is the C major, all that means is the first note in the key of C is gonna be the root note that this comes from, right? So the 3rd fret on the A string is that first root note that we're gonna use. So the chord C major starts off with that right here. So let's learn how to play a C major chord real quick, all right? I'm gonna put a diagram up on the screen. This is also gonna be available in the supplemental materials that you can use. But basically, we've got the 3rd fret of the A string with your ring finger, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. The G string is supposed to be open, and your pointer finger is gonna grab the 1st fret on the B string. We're gonna strum the bottom 5 strings. We're gonna try to leave that low E string out, okay? So we're kind of selectively strumming the bottom 5, the highest 5 strings, okay? Now, this is just one of many C majors. Again, this is just a note that comes from combining a couple of these notes in that scale. We're gonna talk more about that later again. But I want to try to get this chord down. Now, easier said than done, right? Kind of, jamming your hand into these shapes can be kind of tough at first, but trust me, everybody struggles at first. You're gonna get them if you're having problems with it. Stick with it, all right? We're also gonna go over alternate ways you can play this, all right? Like I said, this is just one way to play a C major. Any way that you can combine these notes, whatever hand position is easiest for you, there's a couple different ways that we're gonna talk about, but this is gonna be the most traditional way to play a C major chord, all right? So now, when you hear the song, Simple Man, you hear that. Instead of hunting around and pegging for those notes like open, 2, 3, G, D, it can be really confusing. But if you just get in this chord shape, then you can just pick through the chord. Again, it's optional to even play it the way, that it was intended to be played. I'm a big fan of just kind of playing something and then putting your own creative spin on it. If you just want to play, instead of getting it sound like this,